Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're actually going to do something a little bit different. We're stepping back from the usual charts and massive data dumps, and instead we're going with a highly stylized minimalist micro-explainer. I'm your host, and honestly, I am absolutely fascinated by how just a single, well-framed question can completely shift our perspective. It can literally make us rethink everything we thought we knew. Today's topic focuses on exactly that: why women hide sexual desires. It's profound, it's incredibly thought-provoking, and we're really going to take our time unpacking the sheer weight of this together.
Part 1. The Central Mystery. Examining the source. So our source material for this explainer is, well, it's exceptionally sparse. Actually, it consists of just a single monumental concept. So no data overload for us today. Instead, this format really requires deliberate pacing. It demands deep reflection. We're going to block out all the noise of our busy lives and just really sit with a premise that challenges so many long-standing societal assumptions. Okay, let's dive into this. The exact metatext of our source document reads, "Excerpts from Why Do Women Hide Their Sexual Desires?" Now, that's a framing that immediately suggests there's a much larger conversation happening, right? Like there's a deeper text or maybe some sprawling thesis just floating out there in the ether. But what we have distilled right in front of us is the absolute essence of that inquiry. I really want you to prepare yourself for the gravity of this singular premise we're about to unpack. It's a statement that functions almost like a giant mirror, just reflecting our own societal biases right back at us.
Part 2. The core question: the weight of words. Notice the sheer weight of these words as we strip away the title and move into the raw text itself. Taking away all that surrounding context, it really forces us to focus entirely on the inherent assumptions embedded right there in the sentence. I mean, think about the complex web of assumptions regarding gender dynamics, cultural expectations, human psychology. All of that has to exist in the background for this specific question to even be asked in the first place. Why do women hide their sexual desires? Take a second. I want you to really listen to that. What is your immediate internal reaction? What sociological assumptions just bubbled to the surface for you? Does it make you think of the historical constraints placed on women? Maybe social conditioning from a young age? Or, perhaps those biological narratives we've been handed for centuries? Just sit for a moment with that initial spark of recognition. Or hey, perhaps it was an initial spark of resistance.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the deliberate contrast here. On one side, we have this profound, undeniable presence, the provocative question itself. Why do women hide their sexual desires? And on the other side, a stark, deliberate blank space. Our source material provides absolutely no answer, and honestly, that is the brilliance of the whole shebang. That blank space represents the absence of an easy pre-packaged conclusion. It's literally a void left purely for your interpretation. It's inviting you to project your own experiences, your own observations, and your own understanding of society right into that empty column.
Part 3, a final thought: the echo.
We live in a super fast-paced era where we just expect immediate answers, right? We want 10-point lists and neatly wrapped conclusions delivered to us on a silver platter. But sometimes a text's complete refusal to spoon-feed us an answer is exactly what prompts the most profound personal and societal reflection. When the source material refuses to close the loop, the question just keeps echoing in our minds. It forces us to do the heavy lifting ourselves. So the crucial point here is that this isn't just a missing data point. It's an interactive psychological exercise. I'm going to leave you with this final echoing question. It's a provocative thought that turns a total lack of provided answers into a real game changer for self-discovery. Why do women hide their sexual desires? What does that assumption actually say about the world we've built? And maybe more importantly, what would it take to change that paradigm? I really hope this minimalist exploration has sparked your curiosity today and leaves you fundamentally wanting to learn more, to research, and to find those answers for yourself. Keep questioning, keep learning, and hey, thank you so much for joining me for this explainer.